If you are after any Ultimate Team coins, make sure you check out ut1buy.com and use the discount code JarradHD to get 6% off your order. Cheapest place on the internet. G'day guys, how's it going? It is Jarrad HD here. Welcome to episode number 15 of the PSG One Season for Glory Career Mode series. We're going to kick off the episode with a crucial Ligue 1 matchup here. We are playing at home against FC Lorient, I believe it is. We are a few points off first position, Saint Etienne. We've managed to close the gap, which is very, very nice to see. And hopefully in this episode we can potentially overtake them. That'd be very nice. But our first obstacle is going to be FC Lorient. Not a very strong side if we're being honest, but it's the not strong sides that have been causing me the most trouble in this career mode. We're going to kick on though 24 minutes into it with Rabiot on the ball. He gets taken down in the box and the referee points to the spot for a penalty kick to be taken. Definitely a penalty in my mind, and I think a yellow card is the right decision. It's going to be Eden Hazard stepping up for it though. He's going to put it past the keeper only just, and he gives us a 1-0 advantage. Very, very nice to see. Only a few minutes later, it is going to be Edison Cavani on the ball, passing it to Pjanic. He plays the last pass there to Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard takes the strike and he picks up his second goal within 30 minutes. Fantastic to see. The Belgian midfielder been in absolutely amazing form as of late. One of the best players this whole series. Pushing on though just before the halftime break. It's going to be a halftime break, not Blake. It's going to be Mustafa playing it through to Janot, who just slides it past Hugo Lloris. Unfortunately, the Frenchman could not get there quick enough. And we have given FC Lorient a foot back in this game. Not very good to see at all. But fortunately for us, that is the only thing to come. We defeat FC Lorient 2-1 with an Eden Hazard brace. Very nice to see that. Greece want us to be their manager, but of course I'm going to say no, and the board are giving us just under £4 million. The second matchup of today's episode is going to be the quarterfinal of the Coupe Nationale. We are away from home against Lille. Of course, Mavuba there, their captain. They do have one of my favourite players in the French league, Nolan Roux, on their team. They do have the youngster Origi as well. A very good side, Lille are. So hopefully we can manage to defeat them. I think we should. But Lille are a very good squad in the French division. I keep getting all like my little vowels and everything mixed up. But anyway, let's turn our attention to the game as we are now in the 23rd minute. Sergio Aguero back heel to Mata. Mata plays it through to Marco Reus. He cuts in. He has space. He's going to pass it there to Aguero. And Aguero puts it past Inyama. And he gives us a 1-0 advantage 25 minutes into the game. Very, very pleased to see that. And once again, we are on the attack with Aguero cutting through the defensive line, getting past one defender, playing a bit of just trying to jockey past the last defender, gets past him, takes the strike and gives us a 2-0 advantage 32 minutes into the matchup. Eden Hazard got a brace last matchup and Aguero gets the brace 30 minutes into this matchup, so he's done even better than Eden Hazard. But 76 minutes into it, we're going to push on now, and it's going to be that man Aguero on the ball going for his hat-trick in this matchup. That'd be very nice. Once again, he's just trying to get past this Kaiser guy, and he does that successfully after a poor timed tackle there from Kaiser. Aguero's taking it himself, but then he decides to lay it off to Mota. Mota's going to pass it to Mata, and Mata is going to get it past Anyama to secure the victory. We're going to be moving on to the semi-finals of the Coupe Nationale after a very strong 3-0 victory over LOSC Lille. Not a very challenging team in this matchup, but we were just in amazing form. Fantastic stuff. We are competing in another quarterfinals of a major tournament. This time it is the Champions Cup. And we're taking on Manchester City, so it's not going to be easy at all. One of the best sides in England, and hopefully we can take them down and move on to the semi-finals. But this is the lineup we are rocking with, a slightly weaker side than I would have hoped, as a lot of the players are worn out from the quarterfinals of the Coupe Nationale. But hopefully it can take on this Manchester City side. I think it does. rival it. Of course, Man City are lacking a little bit in the striker department. Edin Dzeko is a great striker, but Aguero is missing. But we're going to move all the way to the 78th minute, and my words have just come and haunt me as Manchester City and that Edin Dzeko score an absolute bullshit goal. It was a very, very boring game, but that goal there, that's far from boring. But 88 minutes into it, is going to be Verratti on the ball here. He's looking for an option. He's going to pass it to Cavani. Edison Cavani lays it off there to Dani Alves. Dani Alves takes it past Kolarov, and Kolarov wants his revenge, taking out Dani Alves in the process. And when the referee pointed to the penalty spot, you know, I did not think that was a penalty. Solid contact, yes, but I think Joe Hart got the ball. It's probably against Kolarov, even though he got equally effed up. But it's going to be Eden Hazard now, stepping up against head and shoulders shampoo man Joe Hart, hopefully to give us a goal heading in to the away leg. And it's saved from Joe Hart. That is an absolute kick in the balls. A great save of the feet there, but you've got to feel unlucky there for Eden Hazard. We have gone down 1-0 at home, so Man City have one valuable away goal. It's going to be tough on the the away leg. Ireland want us as their international manager. Of course, I'm going to reject it, and we get £297,000 to add to the piggy bank because of the Coupe Nationale. Game 4 of today's episode is game 31 of this Ligue 1 season. We are taking on Marseille, who are surprisingly in the bottom half of the table, sitting in 11th position. So hopefully we can take advantage of that and get 3 more points to get us right up there with Saint Etienne. This is the Marseille lineup. They are a fairly strong side, not really showing it this season. They're very strong backline with Nkulu and Mandanda and Rod Fanny and right back, but we are playing an equally strong lineup. Giving Rabiot a go back in the starting 11 hasn't been featuring as much as he would have hoped to, but as we push on here, 65 minutes into it, is going to be Dimitri Payet passing it to Mbulu. A good save there from Hugo Lloris, denying Payet. And as we move on, 89 minutes into it, it was all Marseille in this matchup. Payet is on the ball once again. He was a real danger for us. He whips it in back post there. It is cleared away. He's tackled there, and Romeo goes for a little cheeky tap in, but Lloris is in the right place at the right time. Then 90 minutes into it, the final stoppage time period. Romeo out to Mbulu. Mbulu to Payet. Payet to Jarrad, but a good save there from Hugo Lloris. It was hit straight at him, and that wraps up a very, very dull and boring 0-0 draw away from home. 1 point into the table. To wrap up today's episode, we are going to have the second leg of the Champions Cup quarterfinal against Manchester City. Of course, we only lost to them a few minutes ago, about 2 minutes ago, and it's going to be now an interesting test to see if we can get a goal back and push on into the semi-finals of the Champions Cup. This is the Manchester City side, basically the same one they were playing in the last matchup. Of course, they did sign a Arturo Vidal, which is a little bit surprising to see. We are playing a much stronger lineup with Sergio Aguero lining up against his former employers in Manchester City, the side that he claimed he would never leave until they won the Champions Cup in real life. So it's interesting seeing him now, but Hazard blows an absolutely golden opportunity, timing his strike on the volley wrong, and it's going to really come back to bite us in the arse. But Sergio Aguero now passing it to Clichy, the former Manchester City man, passed it to Juan Mata. Juan Mata with a strike, but another good save there from Joe Hart. Been an absolute rock for Manchester City across both legs. But then 38 minutes into it, David Silva gets tackled there from Thiago Silva. Great diving save from Hugo Lloris, once again denying Manchester City, and laid on the matchup in the dying embers. Juan Mata is one man close to the goal. Marco Reus with a strike, but a good save once again from Joe Hart, saving his Manchester City defenders. And then it all comes crashing down here, as in the 90th minute, Edin Dzeko takes a strike. Oh, god damn it. Hugo Lloris parries it right into the path of Fernandinho. And we're going to be knocked out of the not the Manchester City Cup. We're going to be knocked out of the Champions Cup. Absolutely terrible stuff to see. We can no longer win every single competition. We have officially been knocked out of the Champions Cup. Absolutely shattering way to end the episode, but at least we still have the final of the Coupe Nationale and the Coupe de Ligue to come. Thank you for watching this episode of the PSG 1 Season 4 Glory Career Mode series. If you did enjoy it, make sure you smash the crap out of that like button. Make sure that you subscribe if you are new around here. Follow me on Twitter at JarradHD to keep up to date with the channel. But most importantly, fellas, have an amazing day. It's been Jarrad HD here. I'm out. Peace.